So Hale, I'm super excited about this online entrepreneurship course that we're offering now. Just wanted to take a little bit of a deep dive into the content of the course and what we have to offer. I took a look at the curriculum and I wrote some notes. I'm going to ask you some questions about what you've included in the course. But before I do that, if you can just take a couple minutes and tell me what inspired you to put this course together.
Yeah, that's a very good question, Hanacha. The reason that I did this is that, as you know, I've been in Canada for almost 21 years. And I am an entrepreneur by nature. Mm-hmm. So ever since I came, I wanted to have my own business. And I did start my business about 20 years ago. For me, it took me a while to understand that trial and error wouldn't work. I have to actually know some knowledge about it. It took me years of gathering all the information that a small business owner and an entrepreneur should know. Mm-hmm. So I created some content, and I am very, very proud of it. It actually gives a lot of information for newcomers who want to open a business, or even people that they're overseas, they want to invest in Canada. Or
Canadians who don't necessarily have exposure to entrepreneurship or owning a business and have been in the workforce for
exactly.
a long time, right?
Exactly.
All right, let's dive in. So the very first question is this the right move for you? Are you an entrepreneur?
Exactly. It's not like being an entrepreneur is not a cup of cake for everyone. Mm-hmm. You are either an entrepreneur or you're not. It's not that you can become one if you're not. Like there are a lot of people that they just feel like, okay, I don't want to work for myself. I'm just happy to just go to a 9-to-5 job, have some responsibilities, and I do not ever want to extend it. Some people are happy with that. Some people, like myself, I cannot ever do that. I will shoot myself after like month 2 if I'm just doing a 9-to-5 job and I just have some responsibilities that I have to do. So the first part of the course is kind of like a self-assessment. Are you or are you not an entrepreneur?
Right. So if you're not, get out. Don't waste your money. Just stick with your job, right?
Exactly.
It's a good thing to find that out right away, right?
Exactly.
But let's say they go through that part and they assess and they go, I think I am an entrepreneur, right? The next step is, what's a suitable business for you? Exactly.
So once you figure out that, okay, this is something that you want to do and you have the flexibility to do it, now the question is, which business do I have to do? Does it have to do with whatever background that I have? Can I just venture into a new thing? Let's just import and export. And I am like a physician, I'm a doctor. So there are a lot of people
with
that no background in that. So would I do that? Should I just get a franchise? What is good about franchise? What is not good about franchise? What is good about my own business? Who's regulating this? Can I do it? Can I not do it? And these are the things that we're going to discuss in this course.
Very good. And then risk and reward assessment.
So a big portion of this course is risk mitigation. Like this course is written to acknowledge people or give the knowledge to people about the risks that are involved in your investments, whether it is time or money, and how to mitigate them. So we will, every single day of this course, you see the content is talking about what kind of risk is involved and how you can mitigate it.
Okay. And of course, the business plan.
Of course, that's the big thing. Anybody who wants to have any sort of business, and in my opinion, whether you want to go to the investors and ask for money or not, you need to have this roadmap. A business plan is basically a roadmap of what you're going to be. It's kind of like your vision for the next few years. Who's going to be your customer? Whether you have to go borrow money or not. How are you reaching your customers? What do you think it's going to bring it back to you? How are you going to advertise? How are you going to do different things, day-to-day business for the next few years? And if you don't have it, it's basically just like jumping into the water without having a plan for swimming.
If you don't have a plan, you're not going anywhere.
Exactly. So the main topic or the main outcome of this course is having a business plan. And like during the course, we teach our students how to create this business plan. The very last class is presenting that business plan. Something similar to Shark Tank or like all those TV programs that they're kind of.
Well, I mean that's real life, right? You have to present your business plan to investors if that's your a financing route, which kind of leads me to the next point here. You know, these are sort of subcategories of the business plan. These are things that we're teaching the students to be able to put the business plan together. The first item is financial planning for your endeavor.
Exactly, and this is not the only one. Like, we're talking about financial plans. Where do you get your money to start it? There are a lot of people that they don't have savings to do this.
Right.
Do you really have to have like a big saving to start a business?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it your time that you're investing into it? How are you going to do this? Are you going to go get a loan? Are you not? Is it good to get a loan? Is it not? We're just kind of like create case studies, and we study different situations in the financial planet. And as you see, it's not the only thing. We're looking into HR, the human resources. Right. Again, it's the human resources is talking about people that they're in your team internally, but we're also talking about advisors that you need to have. Like, every
right.
business needs to have a lawyer, a regulatory and compliance officer, an accountant.
Because you can't be the accountant and the lawyer
you cannot.
and everybody yourself.
It doesn't matter. Like, even
well, a lot of small business owners right now that end up failing think that they are. You know, they have the ability to do their own accounting and their own taxes, you know, like.
It's amazing to know that a big percentage of small businesses, they die within 3 years. I don't know, I don't want to say something that is wrong, but it's like 80-90% of the businesses that they just start, they will die in 3 years. Yeah. The reason being is that those people, that they don't believe in asking advisors to help them, and they try to be everyone at the same time. Yeah. It's just impossible. Well, even if you're an accountant, you need a lawyer. If you're a lawyer, you need a marketer.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. A great example of that, which is a part of the business plan as well, is your marketing plan and your marketing, right? If you think that marketing is one of those things that I have a lot of experience talking to small business owners about marketing. When you talk to them, everybody knows how to market.
But technically they don't.
They don't. That's why they don't have any customers, right? It's a catch-22. You don't.
Exactly. And unfortunately, like, marketing is the one that they cut the funds to it at the very beginning. Exactly. And it's like the biggest mistake that you can do. Marketing is the engine of your business. If you don't have an engine, your vehicle does not go anywhere.
If you don't have customers, you're not making money, right?
Technically, you're not a business.
Yeah, exactly, right? Okay, well, they've built their business plan. Kind of the step before the last step is, what should I do now? What should I do next?
Well, a part of this course is just getting engaged with registering a company. What kind of company would serve you? What is the pros and cons of the different type of companies, as well as very important dates that you should know as a small business owner. Like, February 28th is a very important date. 15th of every month is a very important date. There are dates that you have to send specific reports to Revenue Canada, to government agencies, and if you miss them, they're going to penalize you big time. So, as a part of the very last exit part of this is, well, what should we do as a small business owner / entrepreneur? Mm-hmm. And then again, if it doesn't work, how do I exit from it? Right. That's also a part that
we have an exit strategy. So, again, like you said, the very, very last class is a presentation
of the business plan.
The business plan.
That's correct. Yes.
Correct. Okay. So if someone's watching this video right now and says, "Okay, great, I want to take advantage of this course," how do they go about it?
This is the best time for doing that, because before February 28, 2018, whoever wants to register, all they have to do is just send an email to online@ittcanada.ca, and then I'll arrange for them to have access to the website, which is online.ittcanada.ca. We're approved to deliver all of our courses online, and we have like over 200 courses that they are already available. But this entrepreneurship, I'm very excited because it's like a really quality course. So all they have to do is just email us at online@ittcanada.ca. And as a gift, I give them 75% discount. So the course usually runs for $600.
Right.
If somebody registers in the next week, I will actually give
For the record, we're recording this on February 20th.
That's correct.
So you said February 28th?
28, 2018. And then, exactly, until the end of February.
And then after that, the course is how much?
600.
So
Before
600,
that, it's 150.
150. So 150 in the next 7 days, if depending on when I get this video up.
That's right.
And beyond that,
$600.
$600.
That's great.
And it's quick, right? They send the email, they pay the funds, they register, and tomorrow they can be
Within
online.
24 hours, they would be online.
Mhm.
The time to finish the course is a month.
Okay.
If they can't, they can extend it for one time for 15 days. At the end of the course, they will receive our certification.
Mhm.
And beside that, like certification is just a paper. They learn tons of information.
Right. Awesome. I hope that people find this beneficial and take advantage of your offer. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks a lot.